everybody, Steve here. So got a couple of things. I'm actually pretty excited about this. Part one is I'm wearing a new t-shirt here. This is something Benjamin gave me from the Coast Guard Academy. So I'm actually wearing this. This is one of like his shirts. It's a little bigger size for me, you know, because I'm bigger up here, right, Benjamin? So, and then the other thing is, see this t-shirt, the collar's up so high, so I'm got tired of the microphone, you know, sounding like Darth Vader with it right up next to my throat. So I got a piece, and the only string I had was some dental floss. So right now Arlene and or Bella are sitting there watching this, shaking their head, watching this, because this is something I would do. So look at that. Like, I hope this sounds okay. Just cracks me up. Improvise, adapt, overcome. That's what Clint Eastwood says, right? All right, so today I'm going to fire up Arlene again. I'm going to do some air fryer meatballs. So the directions and the ingredients are all down here. Look, no, scroll down a little farther. There you go, right there in the details section, the directions and all. So again, thing I love about the air fryer, it's easy, it's quick. I'm gonna fry up some of these these meatballs, air balls, and I'm gonna serve it with some spaghetti and some sauce that I picked up. So that's the plan. But this video is about the meatballs. Those of you that have been wondering also, I'm doing this video a day after it happened on Monday the 17th. So I'm not sure when this will post, but yeah, there was some drone attacks from the Houthi rebels over in Yemen. They'll fly them across the border sometimes, and most of the times they're dealt with. I don't know what happened, if they had some leakers or something that got through, but don't worry. It's believe me, it's still perfectly safe over here. I don't worry, not one bit at all about that. It's a little, it kind of brings it to life, you know. I mean, there's conflict in the world out there still, and people disagreeing, just taking it to the next level, right? So anyway, I'll flip the camera around and we'll get cracking. All right, here we go again now. So I've got a pound of hamburger, and to which I will add an egg, Bella. I'll crack this baby open, drop this in here. See how yellow that yolk is? Can you see that? Isn't that crazy? I think that has a lot to do with what they feed the chickens over here. I'm not sure what they feed them. They feed them, because that looks like something you get off like pasture-raised chickens, deep yellow like that. The ones in Germany look that way a lot too. Half a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to go with a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. I kind of pre-cracked this, had this all gone. I've got a 1/4 cup of, I'm using parsley. You could use Italian seasoning. And add 1 clove of garlic that's been minced. Drop all that in there. Got the Jedi knife going here. I appreciate all your kind comments too, by the way, about the my attempt at Mom's fudge. I did eat some of it afterwards, and yes, it was delicious. And it was very gooey. It was like caramel. Well, not it was thicker than the caramel. It was like fondant or something, you know. But I couldn't bring myself to eat much more of it, and I'm just like, man, I'm gonna get diabetes here if I keep eating this stuff. So 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs. These are just plain breadcrumbs. I'm sorry, not a 1/4 cup, a half cup of breadcrumbs. That's about half there. And then I'm going to go with a 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. I think I've got a 1/2 cup left here. Yeah, close. That's good enough. And then now the trick here is to mix this together as little as possible, to mix it together with as little movement and move it, because the more you work with hamburger, the more tough it gets. So I'm gonna kind of work this in. Now you could, put some onion in here as well. I don't have any onion, so I'm just gonna kind of skip it. So we'll try it here without the onion. I'm trying to get all these breadcrumbs in here. And then we're just gonna kind of incorporate all this in here. And then we're gonna form our meatballs. Get a plate here. Everybody doing all right today? It's all the winter weather here. I forget that sometimes because it's been like upper 70s, lower 80s. Really nice. We did get some wind. I guess that's our winter weather here, or some wind and a little bit of rain. So that's our winter weather here in Abu Dhabi. So there we go. All right, little as possible. And I'm going to just pinch off and make meatballs. And you can make them as big, I guess, as you want. I'm kind of liking about 1.5 inches round. So, and the idea is if you make them, you could use a melon baller here to kind of get the same size, but the idea is to make them all the same size so they'll cook evenly. So just kind of eyeball this and see if I can get this pretty close. Yeah, that's about the same size. Look at that. See? So that's the plan. We do get movies over here too, by the way. So I went to the movies the other night to see the new Matrix movie. Whew, do not recommend it. It's not very good. So let me save you $8 going to the movies. So I'm going to kind of keep making these meatballs here. I'm going to finish these all up and get the air fryer warming up, and I'll be right back. So stand by one. Okay, back again. So the meatballs are all made up. So a pound hamburger with all those ingredients made about 15 to 16 meatballs. This made 16 for me the way I rolled them. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to put these in a single layer in my air fryer here. I wonder how many I can fit in here. It looks like I'm going to have to do, probably going to have to do 2 batches. And ideally, try not to get them to touch. 3, 6, 7. I'm going to go with 8 there. It's half and half. Back in. We're going to go in for about 10 to 12 minutes, and then about halfway through, I'm going to check on them and give the basket a good shake. So we'll be right back for the shake. Stand by. All right, there's 5 minutes. How are these doing? Let's see. Smell them already. Ooh, look at that. They're frying up nice. Give it a good shake. Back in you go. Now, you know what? A little tip. If you get smoking coming from your air fryer, you can put of all things, a piece of bread underneath or a little bit of water to kind of catch that, to keep the grease from dripping down on the hot pan and causing smoke. So, all right, reset. Another 5 minutes. We'll be right back. All right, it's been about 12 minutes total. Here's what they look like. You can hear them sizzling in. Ooh, sorry about that. I'm going to dump these out. Oh, almost had a jailbreak there. I'm going to dump these out. A plate here. Put the next batch in. I'm going to turn around and try these and let you know how they turned out. So be right back. All right, back again. I'm going to try these now. See up in the corner there, see my sourdough starter. I'm going to have a video coming on that. Kind of a weekly progression, how that's going. Kind of excited to get started on that. Here's how they turned out. Smell great. I'm going to break one open just to make sure that it cooked all the way through. Let's see, cooked all the way through. See it steaming. Don't burn my mouth. Tasty. Loving the air fryer. I'm going to put those over some spaghetti. Have that for lunch. So these are, you can eat these right away. Put them in the fridge they'll keep for 3 days. or you can freeze them up to 3 months. So these work out real nice. So that's my lunch today. And this is the Colonel signing off. We'll see you next time. Take care.